How do you access URL parameters in React Router? Many developers confuse URL parameters with query strings, leading to bugs that are hard to trace. Let's clear this up once and for all. React Router provides the useParams hook from React Router DOM to access URL parameters. Import it at the top of your component, then call it inside your function component. Destructure the parameter names you need directly from the hook. For example, if your root has an id parameter, you destructure id from useParams. It's that simple. This hook gives you access to all dynamic segments defined in your root path. URL parameters correspond to dynamic segments in your root definition. You define these segments using a colon followed by the parameter name. For instance, a root path like /users:/id creates a dynamic segment called id. When someone visits /users/123, React Router captures 123 as the id parameter. The useParams hook then makes this value available inside your component. Here's a critical distinction. URL parameters are not the same as query strings. URL parameters are part of the path itself, like /product/42. Query strings come after a question mark, like category equals electronics. For query strings, use useParams instead of useParams. Don't mix these up or you'll waste time debugging while your data isn't loading. One important caveat. URL parameters are always strings. Even if your root is /product/42, the id you get from useParams is the string 42, not the number. If you need a number, convert it explicitly using number or parseInt. This prevents type errors down the line when you're making API calls or comparisons. Remember, use useParams for dynamic root segments, use searchparams for query strings, and always convert types when needed. Now go practice this in your own React Router projects. Subscribe for more interview prep tips. Want to get better at answering questions like this? With Interview Mentor, you practice real interview questions out loud. You get personalized feedback and a grade on every answer, and you can track your improvement over time.